Hello Aquarius, my name is Tawana. Welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new. Today I'll be doing a reading that can resonate with you if you have an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. And I'll be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, the Angel Answers Oracle deck, and the Radiant Wells Atlas Tarot. I apologize if the lighting isn't superb when I'm showing the cards today. I'm filming from Cartagena today. I'm still on vacation, so everything isn't going to be perfect, but I'm going to do my best. Aquarius, let's jump into your reading because I've already pulled your cards. The first card we have is the Great Gathering, and this card talks about coming together with the people who you're meant to come together with at this point in time in your life. The card says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. To me, this means a meeting point, a point where a gathering, a meeting. A meeting of the minds. Then we have Align Your Life. And this card I think came out for you in December in a reading that I did. And it just stands out to me that it's coming together, coming out again, coming together. Yeah, it's coming out again, and it talks about carefully and strategically, I almost want to say, thinking of who you align with and how those alignments and those alliances support your journey in who you are today and where you would like to be in the future. It feels like an important moment for you, actually, because it feels like you're coming up on making some kind of big decision, and the decision isn't probably detrimental, but it feels like one that will last. Like if you decide on this is what is going to set the course of the path, the next couple of years, the next couple of months. So it's almost like there's an insistence on making sure that your choices align with what you truly want for yourself, not just in the short term, but in the long term. And then we have Answer the Call. And this says, what is your soul calling you to do? This speaks to me about maybe having to make this decision purely by yourself. It's interesting because this year, when I was making kind of like a vision board or goals for myself this year, it was a very big thing for me was I have to submit to what my soul wants to experience, even if logically it makes no sense to me. It feels like this year I'm really being guided to experience things from a soul level, and sometimes my logical mind doesn't even agree with what my soul wants to do. And it feels like this, that it reminds me of this. It's what is for your highest good. That's what the guidance is. I feel like making this decision based on your highest good, not your temporary feelings or not your nostalgia or not anything like that. It's about your highest good right now. And what your soul wants to experience and what is best for that soul experience. All right. The first card we have is the Two of Wands, and it's clarified by the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. And there are multiple people in this reading, but I am going to choose to read from the perspective of the Queen of Wands. I think this is you, but if this is not you, you can just apply where you fit in this reading. So the Queen of Swords is coming up to me as obviously this is a feminine energy in this deck, in this reading right now, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone in their feminine energy, and I feel like this is you trying to strategically make this decision. It's almost like you know that you have a decision to make. You almost know that you have, like, something is coming up for you. I don't feel like it's here yet, but it feels like there's a decision point coming up for you in the near future. You're either deciding between two paths, two people, two things, two relationships, whatever it is, but it feels like there are multiple pathways that are available to you right now, that are opening up to you in terms of, from the universe's perspective, from God's perspective, from whatever you believe in. There are possibilities that are opening up, and I feel like it's almost like the guidance that will help you is what is exciting to you, what excites you. I feel like that is very helpful in your decision making, because it's going to be very clear through what continues to light you up, what continues to bring you excitement and joy, and even creativity and spontaneity and excitement. I feel like that's I feel like that's kind of something that will give you the guidance on what to do and what path to go down. But it feels to me like you are having to make a decision to walk away from something first. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Or this almost is like you feels like you're walking away from the eyes of the crowd, you don't want the attention on you, because maybe you know that you have to make a really big decision, so you're kind of insular or really contemplative, because you know this has to come from you, it can't come from anybody else. So maybe you're in, like, the Hermit isn't here. I don't feel like you're hermiting, but I feel like you're like stepping away from maybe friends and family and attention, and maybe even just you're at home thinking about this because you know something is coming up that's big for you, a big choice that's coming up that you're kind of gearing yourself up for. I feel like you're away from the eyes of the crowd of people who can judge whatever decision that you're making, or whatever the case is. Yeah, I feel like you're taking a moment to, like, step away from the limelight to make this decision, because it feels very important to you. And I get that you know that this is important to you. You know this is very important. You know this is a very important decision that maybe other people can't help you to make. Then we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. It almost feels like whatever this decision is weighing on you heavily, because the Five of Swords is here, and usually the Five of Swords talks about mind games, mental battles, a dynamic where there's conflict, but nobody really wins the conflict. But in this case, I feel like it's internal. Like this is you going through your own Five of Swords. It's almost like a mental battle that you're going through. And maybe this is as it relates to making the wrong decision. Like you don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to choose the wrong path. That's a lot of pressure though that you're putting on yourself. That's a lot of pressure. I don't feel like you can make a wrong choice. I just feel like you're having to make a choice that is more supportive. Like it's about not fearing the pathways. You can't make a wrong choice in life because life is full of choices, and at any moment, if you don't like the choice that you made, you could just choose something else. But I feel like the importance of this decision is about you want an experience that is supportive to you and your highest self and your highest good, and that's why it's so important. So I guess this is just me kind of like trying to remove some of that pressure from you by saying, like, Aquarius, you can't make a wrong decision, to take some of this weight off of your shoulders. Because I can tell that it's hard. It's a hard decision. Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. You don't want to make the wrong choice. You're very in your head. There may be a lot of anxiety around this choice. I feel like the advice here, Aquarius, is hold back as long as you need to make this decision. You don't have to make it quickly. You can take your time and temper your feelings, temper yourself, until you feel like you are clear or sure. Like there's nobody rushing you to make this decision. And if it's about observation and if you just need a little bit more time, I feel like that is available to you. Like you don't have to, it doesn't feel like this is a decision that you have to make right now. So I feel like this weight that you're carrying on, oh, I don't want to make the wrong decision, I don't want to choose the wrong path, I don't want to choose the wrong person, I don't want to choose the wrong thing. Patience. You almost don't want to choose while you are this anxious or worried, because I feel like that will even make you cloudy. That is coming from a place of lack of clarity, because you're then making a decision in anxiety versus making a decision in soundness, groundedness, a clear head. So that it's like the guidance is take as long as you need. Take as long as you need, Aquarius. You don't need to feel rushed into anything. And then I have the next cards, which is the last column here in my spread. It's the King of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, and this to me feels like a person. The King of Cups here is coming up as someone who's super creative to me, very, very creative to me. And I know the King of Cups talks about emotional depth and emotional feelings and things like that, but I'm always drawn to the perspective that the King of Cups has in this deck and in this card. It's almost like their crown chakra is wide open. They're able to like receive and download information easily, maybe because they are so emotionally malleable, I want to say. But whoever this King of Cups is to you, it feels like a new person in your reality, because the Ace of Cups is here. Maybe a new relationship, a new player in the game. And then we have someone else coming in with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. And this to me doesn't feel like the energy of the King of Cups. This feels like a very different energy to me. The Knight of Pentacles feels like someone else coming in here with an emotional gesture, an emotional offer, a very small gesture that has probably taken a really long time, But it's almost like the timing of this, because the King of Cups is here and this is a brand new person in your reality. And then here comes this other one who has taken their time to give you this Page of Cups, and it's almost like they've taken their time and they arrive with so little. They arrive with very little. And then we have the Devil, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So maybe this is someone else from your past who's coming in at a moment where you are exploring a new relationship dynamic, or you are exploring a new person, or you are getting to know a new person, and whatever that entails. It's like right as soon as this new introduction in your life appears, and this one comes up like, hey Aquarius, it's been a long time. But they come with a devil. They come with an energy of the snake, which makes me feel like something, like there's a hidden agenda, there's a motive, there's something there that is not being shown clearly. If you notice, this is like blacked out. It's almost like you can't take them at face value. And then we have the King of Swords. I feel like this one is coming in to communicate something with you. Maybe to communicate about a time in the past that was shared between you both. And it almost feels to me like the decision is maybe between the dynamics of maybe what to explore between these two people. Like, am I gonna go with the new relationship dynamic that I am intrigued in? And I'm actually gonna pull some more on this. Clarify the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. Clarify. The Sun. I was gonna say the effing sun, but I'm on YouTube. This has the energy of the sun, Aquarius. This new dynamic feels very uplifting. It feels positive, it feels vibrant, it feels exciting, it feels promising. This feels restrictive to me. Wherever you would go back to feels like a restriction to me, personally. But let me emphasize again, this decision is up to you, and you cannot make a wrong decision. It's all about what you would like to experience. I feel like whichever path you choose, you will make work. But it's all about the experience that you would like to have, what your soul wants to experience. Remember that. So you're either going to go with the new path, or you're going to go with the path of the past. And nothing is wrong with going in the past. If you believe that this can work, then it can, because that is what you believe. But it's about what you would like to experience. Let's get some advice. Spirit guides, angels, and your ancestors, what's the advice for Aquarius? Angels, what is the advice for Aquarius? Advice for Aquarius. A year from now. And it's almost like I feel like this card is saying, where would you like to be in a year? Think about it that way. Maybe that may be helpful for you. Like, where will each path take you in, let's just say, 1 year's time? The situation will improve. Meditation brings awareness. And this, I feel like, is reaffirming that this is you. This is a you decision. This is not like even me, I can't make this decision for you. I can only just read the energy and tell you what I can see in the energy. But this is ultimately you have to make this decision. You have to tap into what you feel inside of you. Situation will improve. It will have different meanings to all of you. Maybe this is about, yeah, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to influence your decision making, but yeah, a year from now, think about where you'd like to be. And I am gonna leave you here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, you know, I'm actually gonna take you guys outside today and show you the view in Cartagena because it's so beautiful. I was saying this yesterday that I'm not a great vlogger person, so I'm just gonna do this in my video. How do I do this? How do I turn this camera around? All right, I can't turn the camera around, so I'll just do this. How stunning, right? All right, that is the beach out there, and this is a lake. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.